Hey everyone. I apologize, my dog is barking in the background. So we are skipping over lesson 12-2 and jumping in topic 12 to lesson 12-3. Our focus today is to be able to compare decimals. Remember, when we were comparing, we're trying to determine which ones are larger and which ones are smaller. So starting with our solve and share today, we have a situation at the top of your page that says a penny made in 1982 weighs about 11 hundredths ounce. A penny made in 2013 weighs about 9 hundredths of an ounce. Which penny weighs more? Solve this problem any way you choose. So if we are to compare these two amounts, we're going to first write the two amounts next to each other, leaving a little bit of space in between. So just like when we were comparing whole numbers, to compare decimals, you're going to use each individual place value. So let me switch colors here to make this a little bit easier to follow. So the first place you're going to look is in the whole numbers place. And you'll notice in both of these numbers, we see a 0. Because both of those are exactly the same, that's not going to help us compare. So we now see the decimal point, and then we're going to come over and look at the tenths place. You will notice over here we have a digit of a 1 in the tenths place, and over here we have a digit of a 0 in the tenths place. Because this side has a 1 and 1 is larger than 0, we can say that 11 hundredths is greater than 9 hundredths. So that is a quick overview of how you are going to compare these decimals. If you turn the page and look at the visual learning, you will see another situation where we are comparing the running times of two students. You'll notice these running times have whole numbers included, but you'll see demonstrated on this page that there are a couple different ways that you can compare. If it is helpful, you can use grids and diagrams, as you'll see here. You can do exactly what I just did and also use place value. So you can look at the individual places. So you'll see in the whole number places for both of the numbers, you see 10, they're the same, so that doesn't help. So then we go to the tenths place. On this number, there is a 1, and on the other number, there is a 0. That makes this one larger. So as you're working today, you're going to try and complete a lot of these activities. You'll see numbers highlighted, but basically we'd like you to try and complete as much of the first page as you possibly can. On the second page, we're going to ask you to complete numbers 22 and 25.